Sanibonani la empilweni ninjani ni grand. Hi, I hope so. Yazi mina ngikho grand. Ke nentse ke lawyer waya ke ditweba. Tse nang gore di ka tsaya lefu la ka di ka nkanna ke tlhokafala. Death circus, death ritual. As I am sitting here right now, all I want to do is die because of the spell that is in operation. Le pova le pari le njaya tegen ifuna ukuthi ngisibhodisa obatla gore ke ipolai. She wants me to commit suicide. You first, girl. You first. You go face the wrath of God. Back to sender. Ke ha ikanka bophelo ba hao. Njatu. Anyway, ke ha re ka tlhalosetsa toro ena. I get the part previous to this one. Hallelujah, for coffee, right? The part prior to this one, I think it's part 2. Nekibuaka, toro ele a tricycle, and how it is that there was a man in a canopy, but that man looked like this cousin of mine. Onele bomba. Nele beste. So like as in the one with whom I was the tightest in the family. Anyway, you know that level of betrayal. She's recently just taken out a death curse on me, and I want to explain it to you. Hore God umpontshitse yona jwang. Hore ke tlo tlhaloganya hore all these feelings of suicide that are in my heart, all this desire for death, all this desire to get a noose and just hang myself. It's okay. You see, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. That's what it is written in the word of God, the King. And so when you know what's hitting you, you know to pray and to wait. And then kuzondlula, the sun will set. It will not set, but it will rise. Ilanga lizo rise, guys. And then you will realize that your thoughts of suicide, your suicide ideation, your desire to die, the not wanting to push another day, that was that dog. Kinjaeli ako next door. Ekhulateteng santing hore we polai. This Tegan, it's not the first time, you guys. It's the second time she's tried. The first time she tried to sacrifice me for wealth. She wanted money, and she decided that she's gonna sacrifice me. Well, she's always been jealous. She chose me, I guess, for those reasons. And it failed, and angala. She got over it. She moved on. In that particular dream. Whew, you guys. So this one I got perhaps like 2014, 15. Got that dream 2014, 15. And she was, okay, so Nkuyako Habona, that is actually my grandmother's house who passed away, and the dad inherited it. Kamoreya Ntate Limme, the main bedroom basically. I was sleeping in that bed. Sleeping in my bed, messing with my head. Okay, sorry, I just broke out into song. I was sleeping in that bed, and next thing I opened my eyes. I've told you this dream. I opened my eyes, all of a sudden, God, like, you know, imagine Michael Jackson's Thriller. Next thing there's a zombie on top of me, but without all the animated jocosness. It was actually quite ominous. Waking up in this bed, open my eyes, and I see this gangster chick about to drive a knife into my heart, you guys. A knife into my heart. I was like, oh. But instead of I was like, oh, wrists. So this is her, like, trying to drive a knife. And I held her with her wrist like that, and we struggled, and we struggled, and we struggled, and we struggled, and we struggled. And she was trying to force her to drive it in. And I was like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. After struggling for long enough, she just gave up. Got off my body. She was on my body, I get it, as I was sleeping, trying to drive it in. She got off my body, walked towards Lebota, right? So imagine this is the square room. Well, it used to be my grandmother's bedroom, but then it's now her parents' bedroom, because they inherited the house. Imagine this, like, this is the square, the 4 walls of the house. Munyako umu, ne? Wahugena lohotzwa. Mona ke fenstere. Let the sun in. Mona ke kona felanje kona. This stupid chick got off one gibelo and gibelarized me. She got off my bodzio. Ne asitsanga dile gompolaya twebanyana e. And I remember I told you mnyako umona mo ke fenstere. Mo ke kona nyana e random. She got off my body, walked into this corner, disappeared into the wall. She walked into the wall. She like literally walked through the wall. That's how she left the room. She walks through the room. Like, here I'm sitting, lying, in bed, wake up, realize she's on my body, trying to drive a knife into my heart. I wake up quickly on time. We have a war where I wrestle with her. She ends up giving up, and then she hops off my body and walks through a wall. That's how she exited. Anyway, so I get up out of bed, immediately freaked out, frazzled, in the dining room. I guess ke tswa ka moreng jwanong ko dining room ya the same house ke ha me sort of ntate wa hae, her dad, my uncle, and my mom were in that like lounge, that dining room, having a conversation, chatting about whatever. And I was like, Malume, let's say her name is Rineilwe. I was like, Malume, Rineilwe just tried to kill me. She just tried to drive a knife into my heart. Rineilwe just tried to kill me. Malume, do something about this murderess. Do something about this murderess. They looked at me, let's say, conversate. No, cause I never played at this, that. No, okay, Ray, yes, at this, that. And then I'm like, Malume, murderess is all up in my grill. They look at me, Bali, too, in a very eerie way. And then they look at me for something like 2 seconds, ne? And I'm expecting them to like do something about this freaking murderess. Look at me for 2 seconds and then look at each other and carry on talking. Lo and behold, this human sacrifice ritual that she tried to do, I did report it to her dad, my mom. I did highlight that Cherry ena ngwana gago o busy ka ditlhare and she's all up in my grill. Galemelang tle, ke hale ka mo khuzang. Walo ya ngwana lona wa fofa bosiu o kena ka mabota. Ke ha ke ignorwa. I got ignored blatantly. My family members, spiritual gift yaka, abayifuni kanjani and abakatsi hore ya ba thusa cause modimo o bang o ntsha ditswape tsa bona ke ntotela di bonga wa dintsha o ntsha di bonga. I don't know, mara ka 2022 ke mango sentsene a apere mbluma se le bonga. Haruna 7 mona re bagolo ke re ka hapara underwear ya Calvin Klein tswang mo di bongeng. Anyway, whatever. Modimo ke hantse di bonga tsa bona ka, you know, like all different kinds of skid marks, and they just ignore me. And it's been the story of my life. My spiritual gift where I see Lobtsakati Babo flying on rooftops, running around, rolling around in the mud. I just get ignored, so I'm just gonna pretend we know here you Garabo. So if I had passed away, there would have been the taboo of me having reported this like ritualist who tried to kill me, and they would have just kind of pretended that Karabo chased Baloi, or pretended that Karabo got a heart attack, or pretended that Karabo just kind of, you know, breathed her last one day when she was perfectly healthy. She just got a brain aneurysm. Just ignore the elephant in the room that about 2-3 weeks ago she kind of let us know that the chick did a human sacrifice ritual on her. So because I'm alive, they are like, I'm sorry, it's called Holy Spirit, it's called I'm covered, it's called these things don't work, it's called the gates of Hades don't prevail against the church. Anyway, that was the first human sacrifice ritual that this random gangster done tried, okay? And fast forward many years down the line, the first time it failed, she didn't try again until now. And she did not try again because something. There's a little something that's protecting me. So she was like, we're not going to try that again. Besides, I was a little bit uncomfortable with, you know, shedding blood. So who has she succeeded to kill? Because the occult, the thing about it is they ask you to sacrifice somebody. Ne? When you fail, they punish you. Following which, they then still keep on saying, okay, fine, find another one. So she probably has got blood on her hands. But then about because life let's move on to the next part so that we can let Kalusa without timeline restrictions. Yeah.